I am on day 59 of Cold Plunge. Come here, come to Cold Plunge day 59, which means tomorrow will be day 60. Cold Plunge is sitting at 39 degrees. We are going to get in and get after it. One of the reasons why I just get in when I'm talking, and I'm talking to you guys, is because I do think about not wanting to get in. And knowing that you're watching even though you're not here, but knowing that it's coming up, you will watch it, makes me want to just get it done. See, the thing about doing it, oh my gosh. Hold on. There we go. The thing about doing it every day is the thing about, let me say, filming it every day is I have to either say, here, look guys, I did it. I made a commitment, I'm sticking to it. It's difficult, it's hard, but I'm doing it. And here's proof. Or I have to come out and say, something came up, I have to stop the challenge, or I got further than I wanted to go, or than what I thought, it's still a win, even though it's not. Or I have to come up with some excuse and say, oh, I couldn't do it today because of this. We move on tomorrow. But filming it forces me to have proof. Keeps me accountable to doing what I said I was going to do for this challenge. And to be quite honest, if it wasn't for the filming, I'm not so sure I would have made it this far. And I'll talk more about that here in a little bit. I'm going to go to my meditative state. All right. So we are back. The thing about having thank you. The thing about having that's good. Oh, it's good. It's already going to be a great day. It's already been a great morning. Can I tell? The thing about having you guys watch, I know you've been waiting on me to finish this, is you're not here in this moment. When I actually do this, you're not here. So it's just me. There's nobody in here encouraging me. There's nobody getting me going. Sometimes I put in headphones, listen to music. Other times I'm listening to David Goggins. I've done this 59 days now. Out of the 59 days, I think there's probably been 10 to 12 days where I've had stuff in my ears. You would have to go back and look through the videos because whenever I'm listening to music, I have the earbuds in, but I can't imagine it being more than 12, maybe 15 days max. So majority of the time, it's just been me and my thoughts. And I've come to really, really like that. I've learned to really sit tight with my thoughts. I've learned to take my mind where I need it to go during this time. It's never a bad place other than the times when I don't want to actually be in the plunge and my mind and my brain are like trying to scream at me, hey, get out, we don't need to be doing this. But the good thing about having you guys watch is it forces me to be accountable. It forces me to say, I said I was going to do something, and the only way to make sure that there's proof and the only way to make sure that there is some level of accountability for it, at least during this challenge, is to showcase it. So this isn't so much a look at me, build my ego as much as it is, I really wanted to complete it, and I tend to do better when I know people are expecting me to finish. Or if I know people are watching. And so had I been doing this by myself, not uploading these videos at all, not sharing them publicly, I probably would have made it to day 8 or 9, to be honest. And not everything's like that. I won't always need an audience. I haven't always needed an audience for things that I'm doing. However, with something difficult like this, I think it's good. And quite honestly, once I hit day 90, that's probably how long it's going to take for me to actually form this into a habit and say like, okay, regardless of if the video is going up or out or up or not, unless we're like traveling and I'm not home, I'm doing the plunge every day. That's just how difficult this is. The very first time I did it, I was only able to do 15 seconds. And the reason being was because I had not been in a cold plunge in almost 15 years. And I'm almost positive the ones I had been in that many years ago were not this cold. They just weren't. Maybe 60s, 55, old school. So being able to, how do I say that? Knowing that you guys are watching makes me want to do them every single day. And every person who's come in here who has tried to actually do it when I was gone, because I do have friends, I'm like, hey, just go to the garage, make sure you turn it off, get in. When you leave, turn it back on. Anybody who's ever come and tried by themselves has only done maybe 30 seconds. And so all the videos with the guest, I do have other friends who aren't on film. If they've done 2 minutes or a minute or a minute and a half, I've always been here with them. And the reason why is because I know what it's like to get in and not know you're going to make it. And so I'm here to tell you that even in the guest videos, whenever I'm boosting them up or I'm encouraging them, There's two things that's really driving them to finish the full time. One, their mentality. They have what it takes. The question is, will they do what it takes? Number two, or so there's three things. Two, I'm right here in their ear, so they know they're not alone. And so I'm already pushing them in that direction of completion. And then number three, for the ones who are being filmed, they know it's going up. And they care more about finishing the mini challenge and completing it than not doing it. Those three things in place really help you go further than expectations. Like, you do act different when you know people are watching, which is actually a good thing. It's called mannerism. Sometimes it pushes you to your limits and it pushes you further. So I like to call that, it is okay to care a little about how others perceive you, or when they're watching you do something difficult, you wanting to put on your best performance for them. Same in track, football, basketball, any sport. You want to put on the best performance for your viewers. That's nothing new. But number two, me being in here with them is accountability, right? Accountability for them. You guys watching me is accountability for me, knowing you're seeing these. And then of course their own mentality. And so all of this kind of works together. So if there's something difficult in your life, if there's a challenge, if there's something that you're wanting to do and get after or try, announce it. Hey, I want to put on 10 pounds and, get more muscular. I want to run a mile in under 5.5 minutes or sub 5. I want to run a 6-mile run. I want to hike X, Y, and Z. I want to bike, whatever your challenge is to yourself. I want to hit 190 grams of protein every day for the next 60 days. So I'm going to film myself eating 160 grams of protein every day. Whatever it is, if there's something you really want to do, announce it to the world. Put it out there, say it. Don't be afraid of failing in front of people, because it actually might help you succeed, right? If you say you're going to do this and then you don't do it, people are going to be like, hey, what happened to your challenge? And then you're going to have to answer for that. And you're not going to like that feeling, outside of it being an emergency, I would say. So this is why I think recording yourself, why filming yourself while having some accountability is good, is it can actually help you achieve some of these goals that in private you can fail quietly and you don't have no one to answer to. You don't have no one holding these expectations over you. You don't have anyone saying, hey, you said you were going to do X, Y, and Z. Why haven't you done X, Y, and Z? A lot of us want to kind of stay away from that. And so I get it, the whole Batman in the night, don't share too much. I understand all of that. What I'm more saying is, if there's something difficult, there's something you really want to accomplish, put it out there and allow the people, including yourself, to keep you accountable to you accomplishing that thing. I think there's something admirable about that, about saying, here's what I want to do, and I'm letting you guys know because I want you to help me get there, right? So I really do say that because if I wasn't doing this on YouTube and putting these videos out there, if I wasn't doing it for the company, I'm telling you, I would have made it to probably day 8 or 9, right? That's just the reality of where I would have been. I'm not saying that for you guys, that is for me, because I know how cold this thing is. And what's keeping me going is knowing that I've got to get up here and say, I did it today or I didn't. And that's why on day 45, I filmed the whole thing and the gimbal caught my hand gesture wrong. And so it took a picture instead of recording. So on day 45, I did the cold plunge for 3 minutes. And then I went to upload it to YouTube and it was just a JPEG. So I had to come back out here, do the cold plunge for another 3 minutes to make sure it was recorded, because this is all about evidence and proof, showing results. Nonetheless, that's way longer than what I wanted to go today, but if there's something hard you want to do or something difficult, announce it, share it, put it out there, give it a timeline, give it a deadline, and share your updates with everyone. I promise you, it's only better for you for doing that. Tomorrow is day 60. I'll put out a super long video on my 60-day recap, and I'm going to go over the benefits, just all the learnings, everything that I've gotten from this so far. And then after day 60, 30 days left to finish this. We're in the final stretch. You guys have a great day on whatever day you're watching this on.